What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Gaming Decorator, and welcome back to Animal Crossings from our last video after the really cool meteor shower that we had. In this video, what we're going to do, I'm pretty sure, we're going to finally start getting some paths going. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I really want to get that going. What we're going to also do, we're going to move a shop. We're going to finally place down our very last housing kit we have because, yeah, I can actually get one more villager, but to start things off, welcome to the new room. This is the very first floor in the room when you first walk in. There's a whole lot that I've gotten done. I realized with the amount of room that I had in the last housing purchase, I had a whole bunch of space, and it was time for me to declutter the shit out of this room, get everything out of here, so it's possible to walk around, do all that stuff. So after some time with seeing what I had in inventory, what I can actually buy, what I could actually purchase from Nook Miles, from actually just money purchases, getting stuff from people online. This is what I got for a room. I got the regular hardwood floor. I forget what the side here is, but it's actually what was previously in my room. I did change around the siding I did have in that room. Got a poster of Isabel because who doesn't want a poster of Isabel? Got Rover's briefcase here from the May Day event. And as of today, actually, let me switch this because it'd be a little hard to see otherwise. As of today, on May 18th, it is the start of, can I zoom? There's nothing for zoom, okay. It's the start of what is known as something with the museum, a museum rally or stamp rally, something like that. And it's really cool. It's held by Blathers. It's for 2 weeks. So starting from today, May 18th, until basically the end of the month, May 31st, you can go into the museum, go to each of the exhibits, the fish exhibit, the fossil exhibit, the bug exhibit, and Blathers gives you the task of going to 3 different sections of each part, getting stamps, and you get some special prizes, which is very cool. They're just simple little plaques, plaque of a fish, plaque of a shell, plaque of a bug. It's the same icons that are on top of like the entrances to these areas as well. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice little addition. It's super simple to do. I think I had it done in like 10 minutes when they first announced it. It was announced when I logged in. So you have 2 weeks to get it done. If you can't get access to the museum, maybe because it's updating yet, or you haven't at the very least gotten that part of the museum yet, you still have 2 weeks. So you should be able to go pretty well with that. What else we got? I got my globe here. I got the trophy case, which I forget who I got the DIY from for the trophy case. And aside from the 3 gold nuggets, which hurt a little bit to make that, it was pretty cool to actually do it though and get it here. So it looks like I got more trophies than what I actually do. Right above me on the very top, I got the bronze HHA trophy. I got that on Sunday when I logged in. I guess every Sunday they do the assessment and whatnot for it, so I got the bronze for that. I'm very happy with that. So I got 2 more to go. I got my workbench here. It's actually able to customize the workbench, make it a little bit darker, which is cool. I got a fireplace, which I did not know fireplaces were in the game. I saw it, and I'm like, I need to get one. Got a little bookshelf there with the cat grass in the back. Got the wasp model. Yeah. Not sure what I'm doing. I don't want to put the snapping turtle on top of the fireplace. That might look bad because I'm trying to roast them or something like that. Got the plaques from the HHA. Couches. All kinds of stuff. We got a TV. So yeah, the living area, the first living area quarter, is looking a whole lot better. It's not just a first floor storage shit show like it was for the longest time. This is the top. I switched out the screen, like I said, just because I want something a little bit more brighter-ish for the main area. So I think it was sliding door or sliding panel, something like that. So it's sticking with the Japanese theme. I'm loving it. And in case you guys didn't see it, I was able to pay off the loan for the top area. I was able to do that. I was able to just get enough money so I can pay that off. And now we are on the final stretch for paying off the house. The bottom area, I'm going to have as my gaming / man cave, some kind of thing area. So I've got essentially all the big electronics, big gaming stuff I have that I've collected and pretty much, would not nearly have any room for. So this will definitely be a cool work in progress. Foosball table, a couple pinball tables, a couple of the standing arcade machines, got a little electronic kit. Electronic set. I got that out of a tree. velvet stool, I think an amp, and I forget what the names for these were. So this is it. We're on the final step for the home. That's very cool. That's gonna take a little bit. I've been diligently collecting all my fruit and whatnot. Kitchen's still the same. Nothing's changed to the left. The right, I have no idea what I'm gonna do to the right here. I think I might have it made as like a wardrobe thing or something. I don't know, to display some clothing and stuff I'm not gonna wear. That's all I'm really using for it right now. Other than that, yeah, we're gonna get some construction done. It is raining, unfortunately. I had to give Carlton the day off because I need some room. I wanted to empty out my inventory, or at least empty out as much as possible. And these are, I don't know where the hell I just got these. What the hell did I just do to get these? I have no idea. So as I was saying in the previous video, what I wanted to do was get this little garden area set up to specifically breed for a blue rose. Like I said, this is the end result here, blue rose. The layout of this is a very specific design that shows the process and whatnot of how to go about doing it. So I do have some of it started. I'm very happy when I logged on and I did have some buds. The yellow and the red here made this particular orange. The two whites here made this particular purple. I need, I think, a white that comes from here. I don't know. I have the pages printed out. I have them on they're on next to me right away, so I can't reference it. But I need the color from there to breed here, and then from this color, I think I need to breed here with a yellow sea rose, and then if it makes a certain color, it's good to breed with this, and then that, and it's a whole thing. So it is definitely a little bit of a process, definitely some time to put forth to get that going, but that's going to be a little bit of a process. The bugs are still here. I've not seen Flick. And then from there, that's about it, really. Who do I hear? Who's singing? I still need to pick my oranges. I hear somebody singing. I didn't even actually hit my... Let's see if I can get lucky and try and get my money rock for the day. I'd like to get it. As I was moving some stuff around, I did have to sacrifice a rock, but it'll be gone, but not forgotten. It will come back. It'll spawn tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna go too crazy to force the points at which it can and cannot spawn to get them to spawn in one particular spot. I don't think I'm gonna go that crazy. That is, hey, praise the people who can get that and be able to do it. So this is Chief's house. Chief's house is set. I didn't fully finish just yet with this, only because I'm not sure what I want to do specifically for like the rest of the inside of the fencing area. How much I want to leave open, how much room I want to give him to sort of give him some decorations and flowers, all that. Oop, I just missed that. I screwed that up. All that sort of thing to, you know, make it look more like a home type of deal. However, this is going to be the next project right here. The Able sisters. They're going to move, and I've been putting it off for a while. They're going to move. We got Kix here today. Kix, how you doing in the rain? Alright, so what we're going to do, eat all these eggs, get a bunch of them going, and I'll meet you guys right back here. Okay, I got all the eggs. We're loaded up, ready to go. I also forgot that what I did was I cut off the river. I cut off the river here. It really pains me because I want to try and save as much of it as I can. Because I really do. There's something about it that I like with having the river and the creek, whatever you want to call it, the bodies of water flowing just sort of like natural. But I did cut it off. It's totally gone. So all it is just a little nub up here for Judy's place. We're gonna, if I can, I'm gonna try and tidy up Judy's place as well. I think what I'm gonna do is try to leave a little bit of the area back here open so she can actually access the back, and maybe something a little bit with the waterfall. I'm not 100% sure just yet. Everything's kind of going in place, or you know, it's all up in there right now. All right, and we're back. What I was saying when I was rudely interrupted, I'm gonna try and finish Judy's yard, or not try to finish Judy's yard, but try to incorporate a little bit of the fencing so that she kind of got like access to the waterfall. I'm pretty sure that's what I was talking about. If not, then I'm horribly mistaken. And then I'm gonna look back as I'm doing this and just shake my head that I was way off. But what I want to do is I want to clear out this area totally, get it cleared out, give it sort of like that. No. There we go. And like I've been saying for pretty much like the longest time, I really do want to try and save the trees. at the very least, to not just cut them down for wood. I can always get wood from... I need to aim better. I can always grab wood from the trees that are on the Mystery Islands. So I'm not overly concerned about making sure I got trees to cut down, so I have wood to make whatever. Plus, really, having trees available and you can just straight up plant them to figure out where... There we go. To actually figure out what you actually... Chief, do you mind? Chief? Let me go over here. Anyway, like I was saying, because it helps to actually figure out what you have for the trees in terms of if they're your fruit tree, if they're not your fruit tree. I have no authority whatsoever as to what the hell kind of tree you should keep. You can keep whatever you want. Me personally, like I said, I just want to keep them full. That way, when I plant them, boom, they're there, they're done, they're full trees, they're ready to go. And also, you know, I'm severely lacking though in the Nook mileage thing for planting trees. I know that for a fact. But once I get to that point where I get things organized, I feel to a point where the island looks good. The island looks, you know, like a livable place. And even maybe if I hit that 5-star, which I said in the last video, I totally forgot to check about the rating for the stars to see what we had. So at the end of this, we'll check to make sure. I'm hoping I hit 3 or hit 3. Jesus, hoping I hit 4, which I feel like I should be 4. To be honest with you, there's a lot that I've got done. There's a lot that's done between like some natural stuff on the island, fences, which is something that they were talking about a lot to have made, which is like natural fencing. Like fencing around the island, natural beauty like trees and flowers, stuff like that. So I feel honestly I should probably have a 4-star. I don't want to go on a limb and say I do for sure, but I feel like I probably should. Alright, so we're going to move the Able Sisters. I'm thinking probably about here. Does that kind of line up, or is that going to be like smack... Okay, that's going to be like smack in the middle. I did just a little bit of research and delving into their location and whatnot, or their location. The pixel size. And it's 5... Oh shit, is it? I think it's 5 by 3. Oh no. Let's see here. Nope. Not the building. Is it maybe by 4? It might be by 4. I did the length. I totally forgot to actually like work on the depth. So we'll figure that out as we're going. So I know it's 5 wide. So I'm thinking probably about here should be pretty good, because then with that, it'll leave space around. It'll leave space around the shop, so I can actually add some stuff here to the side if I want to, and also add some stuff to here as well on the left. And it's also closer to the resident services building instead of being out in the middle of Bumblefuck. That should be pretty good, because there's a bunch of moves and whatnot I want to do. The Able Sisters I want to move to get them out of this space here, plus to actually just find what the land there and everything looks like when it's more open. And I think I'm either going to move Jacques here next to get him away from resident services, or I might move Rory or Cherry. That way I can actually spread them out a little bit more. Work on this part of the land if need be, to give a little bit more of a full yard. And then also I'm thinking kind of flatten, not so much flatten, but bring in, like where this fence is here where I'm standing, bring it down just a little bit, so that way it kind of matches where the Nook's Cranny part is. And then also I want to try and move Bang. Everybody's going to try to, I'm going to try to basically move everybody, because there's a lot I want to try to do, but it's all just a matter of me being big brain enough to try to get it done. So I'm thinking right here, and I know for... No, not this one. I know that I looked already, because I want to try to plan it out. Did I pick the... I did pick the right one. Okay. right here is where the actual front door entrance is. Right here. So with that, we know we're going to walk up and then, boom, right here is the entrance. Here's the edge of the building. So that should give us a little bit of a gap. Like, you know what, I'm going to move it over one spot. That way I do have room, I think, to play with a little bit in case I want to add something a little bit extra or bigger. Oh, that's cool. It actually like stays there as that little small rounded off piece. That's pretty neat. Alright, so we'll do the edge there. Alright, and we'll mark off the front entrance there. Boom, that's where it's going to go. I want to try and give them like a nicer area. Because, I mean, they do a lot. I do actually like going to... I'm just afraid of running out of room, or else I would seriously buy, like, everything they have clothing-wise. But there's no indication of, like, what you actually have either, which kind of sucks. But anyway, so this should be the entrance, because that'll give room over here to try to give them something a little bit more interesting, or stuff that makes sense to them to have. Anything, you know, clothing related, sewing related, or like a stand for selling stuff. And then here as well, even just for decoration or other bigger items for selling stuff. And then, yeah, the rest of this probably will end up going anyway, so that's fine. Alright, so let's go do that now. Let's go make that... Hey, Apollo. That's a deep voice for him to sing that. Alright, let's go make that move right now. Alright, we're moving to Taylor's. That's right. The tailor shop. Bring in the scissors. Ugh. Let's do it. Alright, let's see it. It's not gonna be Mabel and Sable. Oh, actually, no. Sable's always like attached to her little sewing machine. Alright, Mabel. Well, what do you think about Tim's suggestion? Move your shop. Sounds fine by me. I'm sure Sable will be happy with wherever you pick too. Alright then. Sounds great. You just leave the rest to our friend Tim. I got it. Alright, so just give me the kit. Well, Tim, since the matter of moving is now settled, I'll take the construction fee now. Next up, I'll just pick out the new location. In your pockets, you find the tailor kit you'll need. Find a spot, blah blah. Deploy. Alright. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how this turns out. Should probably get close, so probably about here. Taylor's moving kit, build here. Okay, that's just a little bit. Alright, so let's move up a smidge. Nope, not there. So it is actually 4x5, it looks like. Here? There we go. Alright. Let me imagine it. We'll have to do a little landscaping. Let's do it. Alright, picked a new location for the tailor shop. Alright. Mabel, Sable, not so much Label, but ladies, you're moving. Let me just cover that hole up there. That way, instead of just being a randomly placed building, you're gonna have some stuff. Alright, so the idea for that, like I said, just trying to give them some space to do what they gotta do, and I think over here what I'll have is... I'm gonna take a look and see either maybe something for trees, for more like a floral area. Right now this will just kind of be like a little bit of like a placeholder, in a sense, to sort of get an idea what exactly I want to try to set up for them. Maybe make like a pathway almost where like a tree or two or like a bush or two, something like that. Maybe like a break area for Sable, because we all know Sable's always working. She's always there at the sewing machine doing her thing while Mabel's chasing you all over the place like an idiot. You go from the front of the shop to the back of the shop, and she's chasing you around like a damn used car salesman. So yeah, let's give one more Let's get one more little spot back here. What the hell? And also we can put some fences down to break it up a little bit. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Put some fences down, break it up a little bit. So that will be fine there. Actually, let's just do... Let's do all the way down so that way it comes right to the edge here, because then we'll add the stone. The stone for the walkway. Here, we'll add that. Nope, didn't want to do that. We'll extend this out to actually get this going with trying to build like the frame, or not even so much the grid, but to get an idea of what's going to be where. So I think actually what I'll do is I'll keep that all that brown there. I might not use it. I may not. I'm not sure. I might spread some of the other texture, the other tile out. This one here, as sort of like that welcoming thing. Oop. Oh, balloon! Give me a balloon. Hit. Not my slingshot. That's right, Chief. You saw that. My slingshot broke. Where's the present? There it is. Boa skirt. Oh no. Nope, not my thing. Alright, so that'd be good. So I'll hold this area in general. In general, for the girls, try to give them a little bit of an area to work with. Get this little stone path here as well set. Or is there... You know what? Let's do... There we go. We'll do that for now. Nope, come on there, guy. Alright, here we go. So we got that path set a little bit. And what I want to do is have this one, you know, wrap down here. So it should be coming down so it'll attach. And I still want to kind of do the same thing with over here. Which once I get Jacques out of here, that'll give me a little bit of a better idea. I hear something going on. Something going on, I'm not sure. I hear some noises. Alright, back to it again. Plus I want to do some hedges too. I like to do some hedges because, you know, you see a tailor shop and it's supposed to be nice and inviting looking. So I'm not sure what I want to do just yet for the rest of the room. Or for the area, rather. But this would be a pretty good spot, I think. At least to start, to give him something. We have the path for where the shop is gonna... The door, rather, for the shop where you enter. Maybe I'll extend, like, one here and then one here. Maybe put some hedges here or something like that. So then I think what I'll do is... Maybe this here. Right here. Here, we'll kind of make this like a little bit of a general area as well. Maybe I'll make another stall and put that stall here, and then maybe do like a table on the dirt side where over there. Not sure. There we go. Have the path connect there. Yeah, let's do... Yeah. What I was thinking was maybe I'll extend this and have this go over here and fill up this whole area. I'm not sure. I'll have to play with that a little bit. I want to have it sort of like the inviting look that it's got the special tile. It's going all back here, so that way business can go back there as well. I'm not 100%. I'll mark this here for myself as a reminder. Nope, put it back. There, so maybe I'll have it come out here and then back. Not sure. Have to play at that right now, but we got some stuff rolling for the sisters. Could give them a more respectable location, more respectable area. Not just kind of half-assed back here. Girls, I'm sorry it took me so long to get that for you, but I'm trying to make it up to you. I'm sorry. I swear. which actually will free up the area here for Chief. Now, alright, let's dig these up here. Alright, what I'm thinking is maybe I'll close off this part of the fence, have the walkway. Actually, no, hold on, let's... this is gonna suck. This is 2 rocks in one day. Hit! On the bright side, that was not my money rock, so I did not waste all that money. So I'll have the road come up here, this way. Have it come up here. And what I'm thinking we might do is that will be the other area where we're going to drop the plot around. So we can get that last villager. Villager number 10. Stop rounding it. Stop. Alright. Now we're rolling. Now we're getting into the swing of it. Alright. There we go. Now, if I close off that part of the fence, there's still some room to do some stuff here in Chief's house for some decorations and whatnot, so I should be fine with that. And then... so I think the houses were 4x3, I want to say. Let's take a look. Is this going to actually prompt me to build it, or... alright, it's going to give me the... alright. Can I imagine? Alright. It's going to be just the plot stuff, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so these will be gone. The trees here... actually, let's... tell you, that's why I empty my inventory. Trying to get all these trees out of here to get a pretty clean slate, cleanish slate look. No, not, well, eat that one. A clean slate so I can actually see what I'm doing with trees out the way. I do, as much as I really do love having all the trees here and everything, they do get in the way where it does get hard to actually try to plan. Let's get rid of this one little windflower here. Nope, not there. Alright, because I think it's like... was it 4x3? I literally just looked at it and I cannot remember. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's make it happen, Captain. This is the spot. Looked at it enough. I picked a spot for a home to be built in the future. A new island neighbor is potentially a new island friend. Now we actually get to put that... now we can actually put the campsite to good use. Alright, Chief, you're gonna get a neighbor. I hope you like him. Otherwise, I mean, you know, just give me the word and he's out of here. Alright, so we got a new plot of land up for a new villager. We got the Able sisters on their way out to their new location. Apollo just loves singing in the rain. Oh no! Oh. Oh, I don't know if I get that time. Hold on. I gotta see if I can make a slingshot. Yep. I lost a balloon. I realized I could just go into Nook's Cranny. I bought a slingshot. But, balloon's gone. Which, that's... I don't want that. Which, that is unfortunate. I didn't want to lose it. It could have been 3 balloons for today. That would have been awesome. I'm getting really close for that, that balloon. Try and get the golden slingshot, too. Alright, some stuff's starting to come together nicely. I'm liking this. Cherry, be careful on the beach. Still nothing for flies. No idea what I'm doing. Alright, so we got everything here cleared out for trees. Got the Able Sisters kind of located and started up. This is... this looks like a messy graph right now. Hopefully once they show up there, it'll look a little bit better. Alright, I think that's it for now without going into too much... Oh, what do I got here? Ooh, is that a black lily? I think I already got one, but still. Yep. Oh, and a blue pansy. Right? Blue pansy, black lily, yep. Awesome, because what I want to do for Apollo is actually try to give him some... There we go. I wanted to kind of give him a theme for his flowers there. Once that gets done, you guys will see it. I swore I heard the wind again. I'm going crazy thinking I'm hearing the wind. I need to try and make sure and find more red daisies, though. Or red pansies, rather. Alright. So that'll... Can I... You know, this one thing has been bothering me for a while. I really want this to connect. I really want this to connect and give it an idea as to what the hell I'm trying to at least accomplish. So let's get that done. Wait, did I just erase something? Hold on there, guy. Did you just... Yeah, you did. Alright. Alright. A little bit more connected now. Yeah, what the hell. I don't know if there's any benefit or not to having it double, but I'm doing it double because ideally one thing I want to try to do is do like these lampposts kind of throughout the whole area, so that way it gets lit at night as well and looks kind of good. Don't know what I'm gonna do with these little connector pieces here, but that'll be for another time. Let's go see what the eval is for the island. Let's see if it's positive. Let's hope. I'm pretty sure it should be. I feel pretty confident that there's a lot going on right now. We should be pretty good for the island. Isabel, come here, sweetie. Tim, it's great to see you. How can I help you today? Let's talk island evals. Give me some good news, Isabel. So you're curious about the current image New Hope? Right now, New Hope has a 4... Yes! There we go. Right now, New Hope has a 4-star rating. This is big. We're a regular on many folks' list of top 10 places they'd like to visit. Allow me to read an excerpt from the feedback that I gathered. I started visiting the island because my brother moved here, but I instantly fell in love with the place. Many communities build themselves so big and bright that you can hardly make out a star in the night sky. Now on New Hope, I shall be a regular visitor to its shores and skies for some time. That's Celeste. Well, there you have it. Compared with the last resort, more folks responded positively to our island's scenery. Of course, there's always room for improvement, isn't there? So, keep contributing however you can, and soon this island will be decorated to perfection. I know there are recipes and items in Nook Stop that would make a big impact on the island's scenery. Saving up and redeeming your miles is a perfect way to add some decorative flair to... There's actually not really much left I have to decorate for those... Oh. Some of our feedback mentions that there are too many items lying around, cluttering up the island. Let's do what we can to keep our island nice and tidy. Plus, it just makes good economic sense. The shop accepts and sometimes buys any items you no longer need or can store at home. And there you have it. Okay, I do know there's a thing where, like a bunch of tree branches and weeds, if they're lying on the ground, that actually does kind of negatively impact your rating as well. Which that does kind of make sense, because there are lots of times I'll just shake trees down to get the item and then leave branches for a while. So that does make sense. But that'll do it for today, everybody. Apollo, you're just going to steal the spotlight, aren't you? Alright, anyway, that'll be that for this video, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed it, watching the island progress. We had the Able Sisters moved. We finally got our last spot of land reserved, so we're going to get a new resident for New Hope as well. So that'd be... Apollo, please. Excuse me. Did I turn off the stove before I left home? That's assuming I have a stove at home, don't you? Pretty sure I got a home at least. Apollo. So that'll do it for this video, everybody. If you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed watching the island progress, we got a lot done. Like I said, we got the Able Sisters moved, we got our last plot of land, we got a little bit of a layout started, we got a bunch of trees I got to replant. Oh my god, look at all these trees. No, I can't plant that there. Alright, anyway, if you guys enjoyed that, if you want to give me a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. If you want to subscribe to the channel for more Animal Crossing content, more video game content, feel free to do that. I would greatly appreciate that as well. But, until then, everybody, thank you for watching today's video. Your time is a valuable resource to you, and for you to share with me is an absolute honor. Take care of yourselves out there, everybody. I can't wait to see you in the next video where we're going to be moving more people around, setting up more plots, and I'm pretty sure by then we'll see our new campsite resident. Take care, everybody.